think of the Native States Championship, I can't help but to think that that very title is supposed to represent integrity, bravery, honor. The very people that this title represents, such people like Chief Sitting Bull, Chief Powhatan, the people who were massacred at the Battle of Wounded Knee, and those very same people who traveled the Trail of Tears. This title, this one single title, is supposed to represent the most honorable and bravest people that ever walked this earth. And you want to take that title, and you want to put it on the waist of Gary Sack, and then you want to keep it there, and for what? So this yellow-bellied coward will... You think this is the right choice? You think this is what's best for business? Putting that title, this prestigious and honorable title, on that fool's waist? I told you when I walked into the doors of this company, I was coming to take a title. I was coming to win a championship, and now, Recoil, this is my time to restore, bring back, and intact the honor and the dignity and the pride and the bravery behind this championship. Gary Sack, I hope you're ready. I hope you're prepared. Because you're just not ready for the title and the responsibilities that come with such an honorable championship.
So here we are, Recoil. Arsonist John Walton. You're here for my belt. I'm gonna tell you, you ain't getting it. And quite frankly, I don't even think you deserve it. You don't deserve to hold this belt. Honestly, I think you're just a waste of my time. No hypes. No nothing. I don't come looking for you. You come looking for me. You know what? You found me. And tonight, you're gonna be the one left in the middle of the ring. On your back. Down. Hurt. Bleeding. Because you being an arsonist doesn't intimidate me. You see? All you are is a punk with a big mouth. And I've seen all the talk you said about my belt. It don't matter. When I lure you outside the ring, I got something for you. This. I'm gonna bust this upside your head. Put out your little flame that you call a run for my belt. So listen here, John Walden. You're not an arsonist. Cause you ain't got no flame. You ain't got no fire. And your promos ain't got no passion. So when you come calling me out and trying to take my belt, just remember, your flame was extinguished. Just like your championship run. Extinguished before it even started. Faction 1.
I got to warn you, you're doomed to stay. Go. Go. He's alive!
Low card, low card, low card, generic. Welcome to the Terror Zone. They should have warned you I was the franchise of fear, pain, and destruction. Tell them, Generic Low, tell them how I grabbed you around your neck and I squeezed till your beady eyes popped out your ugly face. Tell them how I licked the blood as it dribbled down your nose and it tasted like fruit juice. Meaning, Generic Low's heart pumps full of Kool-Aid. And a great man once said, by any means necessary. And by any means did I grab Generic Low and I recoiled his head off a brick wall. See, Generic Low couldn't handle the harsh elements of the concrete jungle. He couldn't handle the boot to his face as he fell down a flight of concrete steps. He couldn't handle his flesh being ripped open by the steel gate of the concrete jungle. I tried to warn the nation. I tried to tell them that I would single-handedly destroy your heroes, your gods, and weirdos alike. Ask them what I did to make a shrine. Ask them why the Legion of Doom is no longer a factor. Ask them why I am the main event. But you can't ask them, Generic Low, because I DDT your face to the side of a railroad. I took King Dot's kendo stick and spread it across your back.
I took King Dot's kendo stick and I spread it across your back.
And all they can hear is the screams of terror in the wind. And in the end, I send you back to the shittiest place on earth, Avalon, Texas.
I pity the fool goes home crying to his mama.
It's time for Recoil, Cam. And that means that your path to championship gold comes to an end. And my path to destiny continues. You see, there's fear in your eyes, Cam. I can see it. It's the fear of knowing that you're facing somebody like the franchise. And it's the fear of knowing that no matter what you do, you just simply can't win. You know what you see in my eyes, Cam? Look very closely. You see that the franchise is razor focused on one thing and one thing alone. And that is championship gold. And no matter how great your family lineage, no matter how great your cousin is, they can't help you through this. Because they know themselves that you are just not good enough to beat me. I guess every family has their black sheep, and I guess that's probably what you are, Cam. But I do feel sorry for you. I feel bad because I know it's hard to look at somebody like King Dot and know that you'll never be as great as them. And that you'll never be on that level. I told BTB to worry. I warned BTB of what was going to happen. They didn't heed my warning. And now the time has finally come. The time for the franchise to ascend to another level and incinerate all of those who oppose him and stand between him and championship gold. It started with David Babel. That was victim number 1. The faction were victims number 2. And Cam, that makes you victim number 3. This is war, Cam. And in war, there's only one way to win, and that's to leave no doubt and to destroy everything.
This is real. This is real blood gushing out of my skin. Before this video even starts, I am bleeding. I cut myself open because I busted this out in previous takes, trying to get this to bust for me. It takes a lot of force. More force than those fucking lawn gnomes, as you can see. Hell, look, I busted it open. My blood's all over this fucking thing. Look at my fingers. And I still can't get this thing to fully go. I can't get that nice little chemical explosion that I so crave. That pisses me off. So I want to bleed for you people. I want to show you guys what I made of. I want to show you guys that triple up the ball of special water was nothing but a fraud. You don't see him bleeding for you. Now listen to my force match shield. I'm already bloody. I've already cut myself open. Look. Before it starts. Why? Because I am sick. I am disturbed. I am twisted. I am the hunter. I am the virus. I am infecting you. The marvelous master waddle. You are not sick. You are not disturbed. You will not cut yourself open before the promo even starts. You will not grind broken glass with a cancer-causing chemical across your fucking forehead. Look, I'll even prove it to you, see? That's real blood. Ooh, 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 ooh. Look. Yeah, bitch. This is reality, because I am real. And I am tired of hearing about the suicide force every goddamn day for the last, 4 or 5 years. However long you've been doing this, you've been doing this for even longer than I have. You've been doing this for longer than BTB's been around. And I've already told you I've been sick and tired of it for years. And now I finally shut you up. Because you are an annoying voice that dwells inside my mind that I will silence. Tonight, finally, the glass will be shattered. Because you are nothing. You are not even a has-been. You aren't even a never was. I'm going to enjoy putting you through pain and taking that deathmatch title from you. Because the rumors aren't true, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to be here for a long fucking time. I'm taking that belt with me. I'm going to show you what a real psychopath is capable of. Not just to myself, because imagine, since I did this to myself, what I'll do to you. Look what my fucking finger. It was all bloody and shit before this match even started. Yup. Zodicus, you have no idea what you caused when you set me apart, BTB.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, here at BTB Recoil, your deathmatch heavyweight champion goes up against a man who was injected into this division by Zodicus. He calls himself the Virus. Well, Virus, tonight, in a fluorescent tube deathmatch, you will meet your maker. The man banned from Japan, the malicious merchant of mischief, the marvelous masked marauder, leader of the Suicide Forest. And tonight, when you come into that ring, there was gonna be plenty of inhumane suffering, just like those of Hiroshima and Nagasaki before them. You will not be able to witness your rise here. You will not be able to grasp the concept of holding this around you. You will not survive pure insanity when I grab this tube and I fucking start carving your face off. It's gonna feel lovely. The fans might feel sick, but you know, I really don't care about the fans. I just want you to suffer, and suffer you will when I lay a bed of light tubes on the ground and give you a clam cricket off the top rope, hopefully severing an artery or a jugular, I don't know. But don't you ever think you can step into the ring and take this championship from me. As long as I live, you better rip my freaking head off with a light tube. Just take it and carve along the... Oh, you don't have the balls, the testicular fortitude, if you will. I'm gonna send you back to Zodicus, all carved up pretty, like Thanksgiving dinner. And when I hit you with a pop-up German suplex, the land of the rising sun, through a momentous occasion of dastardly deeds and severed body parts. And one more thing, I'm gonna carve you up good.
Professor Brickley, it is time for the Garden Gnome Deathmatch, and I hope that you're ready for the insanity that will ensue. First up on my list, and the reason why I hate lawn gnomes, garden gnomes, and any type of gnomes in that variety, is Tacky. See, Tacky don't care. Tacky's got the belt full of spinals that'll stab your skull at any given time, man. Professor, do you know about old Tacky? No. No, you do not. But this is for you, for Tacky. A good soldier indeed. You see, Professor, I don't forget what you did to me. I remember what you did to me. Do you remember what you did to me? Yes, we had a fight sometime before. And while I was about to grab those intestines with the Kalima, what did you do? When I turned around to grab my weapon, you hit me in the back of the head and all I saw was stars. Yeah. See this one? His name's Barbie. And I hold him very close to my heart. You see, Professor, it's not about telling a story, it's about making a fucking statement. These little bastards, they were your downfall to begin with. Now, no matter what they say tonight, whatever the judges think, whether they think that I told a story or not, this is the last Bubba right here. The light that shines for Professor Bridwicker. The light that shines for you going to time to time to time. That light gets extinguished tonight.
Oh, hello there, Zodicus. Or should I say Zodiacus? Because the eye, and I got 2 eyes. Welcome to my humble abode. Well, I guess it's time for battle, but before we go to battle, one more tune for the road. Let's see. Oh, give me a gnome where Zodiacus roams, and the deer and the antelope laugh. Hippopotamus heard is a scourging word, and the skies look at you like a giraffe. Gnome on the range. Yeah, you got it, Zodiacus. Zodiacus. You wanna fight? Let's have a fight. And look at all my arsenal. You wanted a garden gnome death match? Well, you're gonna fight a garden gnome, and I'm in your head so bad that I'm all gnome. Here we go. Would you like it up, you know where? Uh-oh. I'll also jab you in the back. I hear you, sword. Had enough? Whoa! Oh, let's see. Oh, well, you didn't get. Let's see what's down in here. Whoa! Uh-oh. Well, no one said I wasn't an arsonist. An arson hole, if you will. Oh! Ah, you kicked me in my leg. Oh! Oh! Too gassy. How about this way, then? Oh! What's this doing in the garden? Swat, 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 swat. Let's see what else I got in here. Uh-oh. Wah! Call a spade a spade. Oh, I'm digging myself a grave. Well, you know, I may not win this battle, but I'll go down fighting like a known soldier. Uh-oh, uh-oh. This is a garden death match. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh.
Welcome to the man's world. This is a special announcement. I have here the documents needed to introduce the newest member of the Gentlemen's Club. And I'm going to read them to you right now. Dear Mr. Marvelous Mark Lee, you have been approved for your enshrinement into the Gentlemen's Club. Your application has been received, reviewed, and with your signature have again abided by all rules, regulations, and all entities of the Gentlemen's Club. Mr. Tommy Filthy Ford, you were never, ever going to have so much class as a former world champion, and you will never have enough it to be considered a true member of the Gentlemen's Club. Have a great day now.
Mark, do you remember me coming out here and saying that my entity is higher than your entity? Well, it seems to me that mine serves me right. See, you can come out here, you can make all the jokes and all of the irrelevant jokes that you want to about how I've got noodle arms, you're going to beat me in half. Listen, Mark, it's nothing I haven't heard before, but I want you to pay very close attention to me. Apparently the tornado has your head up in a swirl because that tornado should have drove you all the way out into the ditch where you belong. But that's okay because now you're going up against me, and I will put you in the ditch where I should have a long time ago. If we go back to 2 or 3 months ago, I attacked this man from behind thinking that that would actually motivate him. And instead, he came back and he attacked me. And then he wants to sit there and say that I made a cheap shot by attacking you whenever you're the one that attacked me. There's two sides to every story. You need to pick one and stay with it. Because, Mark, you are a former world heavyweight champion. I'll give you that nod. But until the time you wake up and realize exactly what the hell you're even doing, because now you're going to the road to obscurity and irrelevancy. And Mark, tonight is the night that I drive you 6 feet in the dirt, showing you that you're not as good as you truly are. Your ass belongs to me at the end of the night. Sorry, not sorry.
You know, Tommy Ford, I knew this day would come eventually when you and I would get together once again and settle this once and for all. Now, I assumed you want to start off with this view because the coward that you are, you like to attack from behind. Well, I'm not going to make it that easy for you. See, Tommy, I was well content with moving on and letting sleeping dogs lie. But no, you got to drag me back into it because apparently you want a little bit more punishment. And as if that weren't bad enough, you want to call me a hypocrite because I attacked you from behind when all the BTB Nation knows, as well as you know, you're the one that drew first blood. And I exacted a little bit of revenge, giving an eye for an eye, and left you laying there in a pool of blood. So, Tommy, I don't care what the terms are. If you want to come at me with a stick, you want to come at me with a baseball bat, or you want to come at me with some other type of unconventional weapon, it makes no difference to me. You see, Tommy, you're dealing with a wined, dined, and refined former world heavyweight champion. Don't forget that. And you want to make a big issue of me jumping up ahead of the line to challenge for the World Heavyweight Championship. Well, as I recall, no one else was around asking for title shots. I took my shot and took full advantage of it, and I grabbed the brass ring, no thanks to your interference. So if anybody has a grudge in this deal, it should be the Marvelous One. You attacked me unprovoked. My attack was a counterattack. And it served its purpose well, or so I thought, because I figured I gave you a little brain damage, because why else would somebody want that kind of punishment again? So you see, Tommy, you're taking on a real man here. I beat the World Heavyweight Champion. I was in a weakened state thanks to you, but I was still able to win the big match. But yeah, I lost the title a month later, and that's all fine and good. But the fact of the matter is, I showed I have what it takes to be at that level. Oh, it was cute when you were internet champion. That was adorable. But you lost that title too, don't forget it. So Tommy, once and for all, I need you to stay out of my way and let me go about my business. And I'll be willing to let you do the same. But if you continue with this quest to humiliate me, to hurt me, it's only going to end badly for you. I've already proven that. Don't make me come at you again.
This fine gentleman beside me, this is Boxcar Willie. Boxcar Willie is a tracker. He brought me deep into his homeland to track down and bring back 3 of the biggest idiot boxers you've seen in your life. Tonight, we get the answers we all deserve. This is Mystery Box Theater.
It's Mystery Box Theater with your host, the man that is BTB, Jamie.
My first guest, the guy that had everything and now he has nothing, Angelo Lowbox. So, Angelo Lowbox, why do you suck so much?
If you smell what The Rock is cooking.
Okay, I get it. You like The Rock. Second question. Why are you so irrelevant?
Just bring it.
Okay, dude, we got it. Enough with the Rock references. One more Rock reference and you're done. What happened to your career?
I'm gonna kick that candy ass.
You want to talk like The Rock? I'm going to beat you up with your hair. My next guest, you can only see half of his name because he's only here half the time. It's the part-timer, King Box. Okay, Mr. Box. Why are you a part-timer here?
Dots are really cool, man.
Okay, dude, I get it. Dots are cool. Exclamation points and question marks. Question number 2. Why does Philly suck so much?
These were not Canadians,
What did you say? You want to be here half of the time, Box? Then I'm going to make you half of a box. And my final guess is the biggest bitch of them all with no balls. It's Jose Box, no balls. So, C.E. Slow, why don't you have any balls?
Communication is key.
Okay, dude, communication's key. We've heard it a million times. Question 2. Why do you suck at running BTB?
Key, communication.
Oh, key. I'll tell you what. You show me one more key, and I will key your life to death. 3rd question. When am I going to get my BTB championship?
You're not until you learn communication is key.
You want to mention communication is key? Take that key, you bitch. Angelo, C.E. Slow, dealing with you guys is fucking easy because I'm the goose who laid the golden egg and you're just the children that read the fairy tale. That's a wrap, bitch.
Jamie, the first time we met, I defeated you. I almost put you in the hospital. Tonight at Recoil, I'm going to make sure that I finish the job. There is no #1 contendership for you. As of tonight, the #1 contendership belongs to me. Jamie, be prepared to be recycled.
Surprise, surprise. You didn't think I was going to show up tonight at Recoil to watch the humiliation of Mr. Clump of Shit as he lose to a box. Mr. Clump of Shit, you might have ducked me this month, but next month, June, I want you square in the ring. Mr. Clump of Shit against I, the biggest threat, King Dot. You know that saying, April showers bring May flowers. Well, I'm gonna bring your flowers while you can smell them, because your act is dead, Mr. Clump of Shit. Come next month, I'm gonna humiliate you, and I'm gonna show you why I am top 5 dead or alive. So, Mr. Bizzardi, once again, book the match. I want this Clump of Shit square in the ring. Inside King Dot. Jamie.
BTB, Sunday night, Recoil. It is finally here, where your boy, the faction's very own, the Sick One, has the pleasure of going up against the new guy, the new Jack, the Omega shit. You see, BTB, a lot of people thought the Sick One is going to be down and out. The Sick One's been injured. Hell, the Sick One cuts a promo every 2-3 months. But lately, the sick one's been kind of making noise. It's kind of making his presence back felt in the BTB nation. So with that being said, Omega, you've come in to this great nation. I don't know who the hell let you in through those doors. That's another story. You've come in, you've spoken a lot of bullshit. Hell, you've called out some of the great ones. Old school Eric Lowe, Gary Sack. I give it to you. You must got big bullies. Anyway, Recoil's here. Now it's time for the sick one and for you to dance in the square 20 by 20 as the sick one unleashes this verbal ass whipping. You see, Omega, you spoke about the sick one staring and gazing at the lights when his back is to the canvas. Hell, my back's been to the canvas, and I've always gotten up. Always come back. See, this time, when the sick one picks you up by your scrawny little neck and hits you with that good old coquito shake, and your brain rattles in that Omega shit body of yours. And as you're sitting there, dazed and confused and wondering why the fuck did I take this match? And as the sick one lifts up that leg without a cast, and I drop it on your goddamn head, and your brain shoots out of your goddamn ears, you will then realize, what the fuck did I get myself into? So with that being said, BTB, 1, 2, 3. It's your boy, the sick one, and it'll always be the fucking faction one.
Jay Sick, welcome to Recoil. Welcome to your final resting place. I told you I was here to end mediocrity in the BTB, and tonight that goes by the name of the sick one. The sick one. Jay, why do you call yourself the sick one? Is it because you're a cancer to everything you touch? Just think about it. The faction, one of the most prestigious groups in the BTB, yet you're the weak link. And by you being the sick one in the group, you force people like Gary Sachs to step up. And it draws his attention away from other competition, and he loses. It forces your faction brothers to step up to carry your dead weight. And Jay, tonight I'm doing them the favor of getting rid of the dead weight. Faction 1. Yet none of your faction brothers are standing here in this ring with you tonight, Jay. You are one man inside of one ring with one juggernaut. And tonight, Jay, I use every weapon at my disposal to end you. That means tables. That means ladders. That means chairs. That means kendo sticks. That means that little boy's drink, who's sitting here in astonishment that his superhero, Jay Sick, the man who came hobbling down to the ring with one leg, is being demolished in front of him. Jay Sick, I don't care that you're injured, because tonight I'm gonna rip that damn leg off. Tonight I'm gonna rip that arm of yours off. Tonight I'm gonna tape your mouth shut so you can't even scream the words, I quit. And come tomorrow, Jay, if you open your eyes, you'll realize that you're not even half the man that you were before you came into this battle with me. The end is here. Omega.
BTB Nation, Recoil is finally here. For some, it's a day of reckoning. For others, it's a day of redemption. For a very few, it's a day of revenge. For me, it's all three. That's why I'm invoking my rematch clause tonight. Titan said I haven't earned or deserved the title shot, but my retort to that is, bitch, I've been rocking championship gold since you've been in diapers with your mama wiping your ass. When was that again? Last September? Hopefully you graduated to big boy pants because we are going to war, kid. 24. The day Titan signed his name on the dotted line, I got on the phone. I got in touch with the Snowflake Sanctuary. I reserved him a safe space with Drake playing on a loop. Because when I take the one thing that makes him feel relevant, he's going to be all up in his feelings. 24. How I see our match going is he's going to come to the ring all bad, cocky and arrogant, since beating two of the originals. He took one of their titles, he took the other's career. We're going to go back and forth, DDTs, power bombs, sidewalk slams, spine busters, and then the official is going to get distracted. And Titan's going to take advantage. He's going to hit the low blow. He's going to walk around all cocky while I lay on the ground, thinking he's got me. And then when he goes to finish me off, I hit him with my new finisher, the 24 KO out of nowhere. Roll him up for the 1, 2, 3. 24. I know I'm not the champion you want, but you don't deserve a champion with perfect bone structure who exudes excellence. Hey CEO, if you want to take this company to the next level, maybe you should make Mr. 24 the face of your company. So when Titan wakes up, have him take my 24 title, dust off all that ash, he seems to be all about the ash, have him shine it up real nice, turn that sumbitch sideways and stick it straight up his man purse, and deliver it to the impact-making, steel chair swinging innovator of BTB, Mr. 24's crib. But the story's not over. Lane likes to talk about all his accolades, that he was the youngest BTB superstar to win championship gold. Well, I got 2 more accolades to add to that list. Number 1, you are now the youngest BTB superstar to lose championship gold. And number 2, you are officially Mr. 24's bitch. There's only one last thing to do.
Flawless victory.
Nation, tonight at Recoil, May 29th, 2019, y'all get to hear a little song. A song that is completely composed by me. A song that has never been written down in history before, but a song that is all too familiar to your ears. A song that is constantly played when I am in the ring. While others look for the sounds of silence, I look for sounds of violence. And that's what we'll ring out tonight. As I beat this worthless, low-card failure into nothing. As I beat him senseless with my own 2 bare fists. Tonight, he used to feel death's sweet embrace. As it grasps him in its warm, sweet embrace, as it's an escape from what I'm giving you. But just like Mr. Bravo, I snap you back into that reality. As everybody else knows what happens when I snap you back into that reality, out of that illusion that you're free from my grasp. You see, tonight, your vertebrae gets ground to dust.
Tonight, every bone in your body gets snapped like twigs. Tonight, every pint of blood you have will be spilt on me. Tonight, I don't leave that ring until my right leg is completely caked with your blood, your brain matter, your muscle, your flesh, your eyeballs, everything about your face is on my foot! Because I am sick and tired of you useless people coming after me and thinking you can take my world from me! Tonight I send a message to everybody who ever thought they could take something from me! Starting with you. So look at me like I'm a monster, go ahead and do it! But I'm doing this by the grace of God! Tonight, your career ends with me in that ring. And the only thing they're going to remember about you is that your ass got kicked by me. Your skull got crushed by me. Your hopes, your dreams got crushed by me. Your everything got crushed by me. Your everything got crushed by me. And most of all, to top it all off, baby, your empire got burned to ash by me. All because you wanted to be crucified on a Titan's cross.
BTB, Recoil, the bastard versus old school. Old school. They're tamed, because I'm going to beat the ever-living hell out of you tonight. You've been running your mouth saying how good you are, but you're really not that good. You like by Babel. King Dot didn't even go to the parking lot. But I'm here, old school. I'm taped up. You're not leaving as the champ tonight. So as we're battling, old man, and I'm beating the hell out of you, and you're wondering why you even got in this match. Why did you want to take on the bastard BTB? Because he's so goddamn hot. And old school, we're throwing hands. We're both bleeding, busted up. What do you want to do, old school? You're woozy. Your little baby boy's outside the ring with a towel. You want him to throw it in, old school? Would you like him to throw in the towel? No, old school, you don't. So, old school, when you get up and I hit you with a solid...
This is Ricky Rumor, Beyond the Belts. I'm here at Old School. Old School, what's your thoughts on your match tonight with Bastard?
Well, I'm glad you're here, Rumor, because that's all it is a rumor that somebody like the Bastard can take that Brass Knuckles Championship that I've won twice right here in BTB from me. Bastard, you talked a lot of smack. You told everybody and you've guaranteed everybody that you're going to take my championship right here tonight at Recoil. Well, right there it is. I'm taping up my fist as we speak. I hope you're ready, because what I'm about to bring to this game, you have never seen before. And undeniably, just like Ricky Rumor said, I am old school. And his rumor is that you think you can beat me? It's time for me to squash the rumors and show you belong at the bottom of the barrel, just like everybody else has stepped up to old school. Now you can get the hell out of here.
Right. And you stumble back. And you're wondering, why not just give up? Then you stumble back out of the corner, old school, and I kick you in your gut, and I hit you with my earth-shattering brain buster, old school. Then I'm going to take the garbage out, old school, you know what I mean? I'm going to drag your punk ass out of this arena, and I'm going to take that Brass Knuckles title, and I'm going to hold that motherfucker above my head and let everybody know the new king of the Brass Knuckles division is here. And old school, your reign was nothing but a mere fluke, waiting to put the belt on the real champ. And that's me, old school. So now the era of the bastard has begun. So old school, it's time for me and you to go, because I'm going to put your ass in the dumpster where your fucking career has belonged the whole time that you've been in the E-Fed world. So let's go, old school.
See, Bastard, now you're under the spotlight. You're in the spotlight that you wanted so desperately, that you wanted and needed so badly to face old school. Even before I won my Brass Knuckles Championship, you were promising people that you were going to beat old school, that you were going to take me out, that you were going to make sure that you were the Brass Knuckles Champion. Well, if you haven't noticed lately, see these fists are taped nice and tight just for you, bastard. And as I throw blows on you, you'll hit the ground. You'll beg for forgiveness, forever uttering my name. And then as I keep beating on you and beating on you, that crimson mask will be donned, and the systematic destruction of the bastard has begun, only to become your ultimate end. And when it's done, said, and over, the only thing they're going to say about the bastard, when it came to old school, it was game over.
See, old school, as we battled, the tape's already come off the hands. We battled inside the ring. Now I'm dragging you out here in the street because I'm going to end your career tonight. I want you to know that your son should have threw the towel in. He should have just give up. You talk about being the two-time champion all the time. Who cares? You beat Babel the first time. Got lucky the second time at the night. I delivered that heart punch. Then that right hook, which knocked you out. Now guess what? It's all over. Let me put you to rest. Your career, your brass knuckles, title run, and everything. So old school, I'll ship you my address Monday, bitch.
Bastard, here we are in the event, and I keep punching you, and I keep beating you to earn that crimson mask that I told you I was going to give you. You were all worried about getting this, the Brass Knuckles Championship. It's firmly around my waist, and as I keep beating on you and punching you, you see your blood is on my hands. You see forever installed in the history books of the Beyond the Belts, the Brass Knuckles Champion just destroyed you, made you bleed right here. And that's all it needed to be done, because I just solidified myself in history as one of the greatest Brass Knuckles champions of all time. Old school. Ow!
There is one blemish on my record. There was one man who made me lie flat on my back. There was one man who stood in my way of destiny, and that was you, Josh. You know, ever since you beat me in the national promo tournament, I've been trying to figure out exactly what went wrong. I've been trying to figure out how somebody like you beat somebody like me. And then it hit me. Like a revelation of truth, it hit me. You didn't beat me. No, I beat myself. You see, up until that point, I was running rampant through the tournament, and then you made me complacent. That is not a mistake I intend on ever making again. In fact, ever since you beat me, you have done nothing but bring out a part of me that I don't think anybody in BTB was exactly ready for. Josh, you stood in my way once. That will not happen again. You know, you try and play this wacky man. You try and play this character. You do your little promos from your bathtubs, from your church. You may have everybody else here convinced, but not me. You are a false prophet. You are nothing but a man. And just like every other man, you bleed. And I'll be honest. Up until this point, everybody that I've beat was out of mercy. Everybody that I made bleed was for their own good. But this time, Josh, well, I'd be lying if I said I'm not going to enjoy this just a little bit. See, once we step into the middle of that ring, I am going to break every bone in your body, and I am going to do it very slowly because I don't want to just beat you. No, I want you to suffer like nobody has ever suffered before. I want to hear you scream. I want to hear your screams echo through BTB. I want you to beg. I want you to plead. I want you to look me in the eyes as you fade into the black. Josh, you beat me once. You will not do it again. My destiny is still to be the national promo champion. You stood in my way once. I would advise you to move this time. The truth. The truth. The truth is you can't win. He'll beat you again. Wake up! It was only a dream.
May 26th is the day that's going to live in infamy. And for everyone who doesn't know, for everyone who wasn't there to witness the greatness that is the truth at Promomania, well then, I'm sorry for you kids, but by God are you in for a show. My God, are you in for a show, because you know what? There's a man who likes to call himself the chosen one, who's already chosen once to be a victim for the truth. Because you see, kids, I got 11 more months of absolutely stomping my way on through the BTB Nation. I got 11 more months of absolutely slaughtering any single person who dares challenge me. I have 11 more months of linguistic lashings to hand out to all you chumps who think you're going to even stand remotely close to the Dark Carnival. I want you to know that I came on out. I'm in the borders. I'm walking in the boundaries of the Suicide Force. I'm at the home. I want you to see it. That's where the carnival goes. Glenn, that's where you go after the match. Right there. After the truth has stomped truth and consequences right down your filthy little throat, Glenn, that's when you'll know that you may be the chosen one for this victimization, or I'm the destined one for the greatness that is BTB, to lift the Dark Carnival up out of obscurity. I once did this many moons ago with the help of many faces. And still, all you goons chuckle, all you goons laugh, all you goons think it's so silly. You think it's so funny until the big boys start realizing what these crazy sons of bitches are doing, that these guys are making magic. Glenn, you're one of the few who's realized it. You're one of the few who stepped up and said, I like that guy. I like the truth. I like what he brings to the table. And I want a piece of it. Oh, Glenn, the problem is you don't get pieces. You get all of it. And at the end, just like our little friend here, you're going to be nothing more than food for the flowers, buddy. You're going to be nothing more than just another man who went missing in the swamps. You're going to be nothing more than a memory of a time in BTB when all of a sudden, out of nowhere, one man showed up with a prophecy and a destiny to make sure everyone knew that the Legion is doomed. And at this point now, right here at Recoil, May 26th, I can proclaim the Legion is actually dead. It's done. It's gone. Next move, chopping down some wood here in the Suicide Forest. So Glenn, I want you to know that my show money tonight, every bit of chump change I get from BTB, for beating you, for humiliating you, for coming out here and slapping you around, that's all going towards reconstruction, buddy. So the next time you want to step to the truth, it'll be a little prettier. The next time you want to step to the truth, it won't just be some crazy madman with a camera. The next time you step to the truth will be your last. Remember that, or I'll break you.
BTB, Sir Ludicrous has arrived in Recoil. I'm not here to try to call out anybody, but I am here to talk about a person that agreed on a match with me, with my stipulation, chains and nails. This person just finished having a match here in Recoil. Best of luck to you, because you're gonna need it. But let's continue on why I'm here. I'm here because next Sunday, Glenn is me and you. It's time to party in the darkness. It's time for you to surrender your soul to Sir Ludacris. I feel sorry for the franchise because you're gonna be one member down after I destroy your beloved chosen one. The pain and the infliction of the nails and chain that's gonna go on the chosen one is gonna be barbaric. Too much for you to see your own guy in agony pain, that you're gonna be the one throwing in the towel. But I'm not gonna let that happen, because you got no involvement in this. You're gonna be sitting on the sideline watching every single thing that I do to your beloved partner. I'm gonna destroy what's left of him. You're done, Glenn. You're done when it comes next Sunday. When the blood is pouring down your face and I'm taking it and I'm passing it over my face. Let that blood drip into my mouth. Tasting that lifeless body of yours. I already know that I have won and taken over you. I guarantee you, next Sunday, I'm coming out on top and I'm leaving you behind, dead on the floor where you belong. Guarantee that. Sir Ludacris never back down on anything. And I guarantee you, I'm kicking that ass of yours. See you Sunday, bitch.
So here we are. Recoil. The biggest match of my life. Because it is about my life. Jacobs, you've made every opportunity to make a mockery of me and everything that I believe. You've told so many people that this is a waste of your time, that this was just a crap main event for you. That after tonight, when you get rid of me, you will have to rebuild the World Title Division on your own. Brett, here's what you need to understand. You need to understand very quickly. Tonight you're facing a man that is a whole different caliber than what you're used to. Tonight, Brett, you're going up against not the prodigal son, but the man who created him. A man that has everything to lose. Everything. See, I've been here since the very beginning. I have believed in BTB since the very beginning. And when everybody said, I don't belong, I don't deserve this, after every loss, after every setback, and as you continuously like to point out, every gimmick, I am still here, still fighting, because I still believe. I believe that I belong in BTB. I believe that I could be the world heavyweight champion. Because you see, Brett, the sands of time as of tonight are against me. And when that last grain falls, it's the end of everything for me. I am nothing without BTB. I owe everything that I am to BTB. And tonight, I refuse to let someone like you take everything away that I love. So tonight, Jacob, come hell or high water, I am walking away the BTB World Heavyweight Champion.
David Babel. I could sit here in the darkness. I can tell you that you've unleashed a demon from hell. You have conquered the Brett Jacobs, the great Brett Jacobs that has built this business. And I can sit here and re-gimmick myself and create something that will be more successful and more determined than you will ever be. I can create, decimate, destroy, rebuild, and replace everything in my path. Or I could just...
I can pay homage, David. I can pay homage to the past promos, the locations where I've created nothing but successful history. Say hi to Oscar for me. Or say hi to the dried up war chains. Because if you don't know this location, this is where I beat the successful Mr. E, or I beat one of the best. David, can you say that you've done that? Can you say that you've done that for this, David? No, you can't. You know why, David? All you do is you change and change and change and change, and you are nothing. Nothing. And I'm here to prove it to you, David. I've been here to prove it to you since I got here, since you challenged me for this. Or I can go to the very location, David. I could hit everybody's soft spot and go to the very location where I lost my World Heavyweight Championship to a, might I say, undeserving challenger, David. See, in case you're not getting the rhythm here, David, I'm very, very determined to reclaim and keep what is mine. And I will make damn sure that this does not leave me a second time, David. So no matter what you or anybody else says, this is still my era. So, David, in case you haven't gotten the memo here, make your case. Tell the judge every single thing you want, as a matter of fact. But face the facts. You cannot make a case better than mine. I am the Beyond the Belts World Heavyweight Champion, and it's for a reason, David. I tell the truth, I spit facts, and I give the nation what they need to hear, not what they want to hear. And that's why I've been awarded the most prestigious championship that they have to offer, David. So you can make your case that changing and following a trend is more successful than telling the truth. But let me tell you something. When you look at the stack the tail of the tape, me versus you, it does nothing. And that, my friend, is why you are not going to take my Beyond the Belts World Heavyweight Championship.